Hang on, just let it focus. There we go. Focus. Okay. As I just kind of wait for people, I guess I'll just kind of do whatever. Please, got CPU fan. Four gigs of DDR3 memory. This was the video card out of it. It's kind of garbage, this card. So, yeah, probably not. I guess I'll go with this card. I'll do a functionality test on that at the same time. I don't know if this card works or not. I might find that GT210 around here somewhere. Oh, what the heck, I'll find some server connectivity just for the heck of it. Let's see. Cable. Get PSU on. Let's see. Where did I put my screwdriver? Yeah, this will work. Let's see this baby in action for the first time in forever. Looks like it Wants to boot. It's trying. I do have a hard drive hooked up, by the way. Also don't know if it works. The bearing on these fans tends to go out a lot. It was a very popular complaint on the Newegg page when you look at it. That's the SATA. Go ahead and put that out. And then SATA cable properly connect. I know, I'm totally professional. About as professional as you can get. Rebuilding this rig without a case. It's okay. You don't need a case to run a PC. The real question is, why am I not getting video? Hey, there we go. I got something now. What'd I do? Let's enter to let's see. Focus. 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 Why is it purple? So at least the text at the drive is there. That's good. There's really no reason for me to live stream this. I'm just doing it for whatever reason. Just like every other live stream, though, there's nobody on. I wonder why. Okay, quick reminder. AMD Athlon 2X2 2055, speed 3.1 megahertz, or 3.1 gigahertz, I should say. System memory 4096 megabytes, 4 gigs. Why is it all purple though? Ah, there we go. Fantastic. It focused. The thing is, it's still purple. It's not supposed to be purple. That is supposed to be white. Guess you guys really can't tell. Maybe this will help. Maybe. Nope, that made it worse. Yep, I know exactly what I'm doing. Professional. I don't know, maybe that grape had something to do with it. Again, most of the stuff I don't know if it actually works or not. I am going to go ahead and switch out. I mean, it's at least good to know that this card works. One of my number one questions of the day was whether or not that card works. And hey, what do you know? It does. How neat is that? Set that back there. I guess I'll just throw the original card back in here. Because I know it works just fine. Hold the VGA up here a little bit. Put that in. Okay. I should have, instead of calling it rebuilding my rig, I should have called it diagnosing my old rig. Trying to figure out what's going on here. I have a theory. I never actually got around to testing it. I just kind of figured. So I'm also working on some optiplexes over here. Well, I guess I should say more, because there's one here, there's one below it, there's one here, there's one here, there's one laying sideways right below it, and then there's two here. Yep. A lot of pewters. And there's one below my desk that we're working on. This thing right here is a server unit. I got one more down there. I got stacks of laptops over here. I got parts for days here, dudes. Which reminds me, I've got, I think my GT210 is in here, isn't it? Hang on. Because I'm going to need another card for reference. Floppy disk reader, not the actual disk, whatever. Oh, wait, no. It is not my GT210. It's my GT210. I mean, I'll still use this as another reference. Make sure that it's not like whatever the heck is. Alright, it's still not booting. I honestly don't care. It's not in this one either. I legitimately have a huge stack over here. I think I found it. Yep. Ah. When it comes down to how many computers I have, you guys haven't seen nothing yet. Oh. Okay. So, for whatever reason, it still doesn't want to boot. Well, reset it using my handy dandy screwdriver. So incredibly blurry. I guess it just really doesn't want to boot. It just doesn't want to focus. My camera doesn't. This doesn't want to boot. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. On a side note, floppy disk reader. Yeah. I've got a floppy disk drive. I'm cool like that. I know. I'm just too cool for school. 960 version 130. Let me Google that real quick. I'm not entirely sure what card that is. Okay, it seems to be an ATI Radeon card, as far as I can tell. It's like an X300. It's like a fairly cheap. That's a $20 card. That's how much it goes for anyway. If you can sell one at all. Okay, well, this card, geez and Pete, it's hot. It's an incredibly hot card for some reason. Let's try this other. Oh, I guess I can't do that. I need an adapter. Yep, really feeling it right now. To the card, output still be purple. Because if the card output is still purple, I think the PCIe slot on this thing will be dead. And that means that rebuilding my rig is actually just going to have to stop here. I know, it's been some pretty exciting footage of me being me. Which, quite frankly, is not exciting. On a side note, I have a PlayStation 2 hooked up right next to my computer, so that's a cool thing. In case you're wondering, yes, I'm probably going to try to figure out a way to play PlayStation 2 games on my computer, but as soon as I figure that out, I will. Yeah, I don't mean through like an emulator or anything. Really? Still nothing? What the heck? I think yeah. I'm fairly certain that the slot is just fried. You know what this means, right? It's salvage time. What am I going to save from this build? First of all, none of the graphics cards themselves are bad. Well, I mean, maybe except for this one. This one probably bad just because it's a $20 card. And therefore, it's just inadvertently bad. Probably save that CPU cooler. Debatable whether I want to or not. RAM sticks definitely can save those. Only 2 gig sticks each, but I mean, come on, man. That's 4 gigs of RAM right there. power supply, probably. Don't really know if I want to or not. I'll just set all my graphics cards over here. In case you're wondering, yes, I have tried to put the GT210 in with my 970. Graphics, implementations, yada, 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 yada. Basically, driver issues didn't let that work. Screwdriver goes up here. And then I can still save the mounting solution too if I can't save anything else. I don't know, I might be able to save some of these master slave jumpers on the motherboard itself. That's a brand new CMOS battery, by the way. I'm definitely keeping that. Probably go stick my power supply over with my large stack of other power supplies, because yes, I do indeed have more than one. I hear you asking, why? Why did any of this just happen? Just because my comment section is empty doesn't mean I can't hear you asking my question. The answer is I honestly don't know. I would love to tell you, but I do not have an answer. Yeah, I have an orange SATA cable. What you gonna do about it? My little box of goodies. Oh man, I'm gonna have to put all these computers back. Dang. Always be very careful when handling these, by the way. Okay, just so that we're all on the same page here. Okay, now that it's okay, come on, just focus, please, 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 please. There we go. This is a zero insertion source. Or a zero insert. Come on, please, just focus. It's like your one job as a camera. Please. Just focus. There we go. This is a zero insertion force socket. I am good at saying things. You'll see an arrow over here that matches up with a gold arrow on the CPU. Just like carefully insert it in there. No need to push it. It's also a PGA, so the pins are on the bottom of the CPU. So as soon as that sits in there, just take this lever and push it into place. You don't need to carry it any farther than that. Of course, I didn't bother cleaning off the thermal compound because I don't care. Then when removing a CPU, if you intend to use it again, just lift it up. It might feel like you're going to break it, but you're not. And then just be very careful. Try not to touch the pins or bend any. I know a lot of my current subscribers know me in person, and if you guys are doing this and you bend a pin, well, I know how to fix that. Don't freak out. And if you don't know me in person, disregard that comment. But I do intend on using this again someday. This board is fried or shot or whatever you want to call it. And we all know what happens to broken equipment on this channel. As I will struggle to take out the CMOS battery because it's like brand new and I kind of want to keep it in the event that I need a new CMOS battery. Come on. Set that off to one side. And we may see this in another future episode of Radical Ruination Wrecking Ruined Items. Or I could just snap it in half right now and call it okay. I'll make it look cool. Supposedly the power supply and by that I mean just put it in my box of other random computer junk. Okay, let's figure out where we're putting these. This is what it looks like to be professional. Yeah, that's where I got the 210. Should I stay or should I go again? Should I stay or should I go again? trouble. Should I stay? Should I go? You see, this one has like a single screw for all of the cards instead of one screw for each card. You know, eliminate the middleman, I guess. Right there. Ugh. It's like 11 o'clock and I'm getting tired. That's kind of unusual for me. Didn't touch the GPU in that one. That's good. See what I mean? I have way too many computers for my own good. I mean, I have computers that are older than I am. Whatever I'm going to do with that. That one goes back in there. You know, you'd think that with how good I am at building these things, I would be much better at playing games with them. Nope. Turns out there is no correlation between being able to build a system and being able to game on one. I could build the swankiest system around and still be bad. place. 3020. Okay. Just got those all put away. Okay. Fine. No. Well, I'm tired. And pretty much unaccomplished in everything I just tried to do. It's not my fault it's broken. I'll see you all in the archives because nobody bothered to show up.